Hello everyone. Today we're going to go ahead and crack down on the rest of Dimmer Plains. We've got approximately 9 days to lock in and get these astrites for Denia and her weapon. So let's not waste any time and let's get into it. This might be the second to last time we're going to explore Dimmer Plains if I can hurry up and finish most of it. Like, I've started on Soulless Landing already, and I've pretty much completed everything over here except for this, which is I don't really want to do that. I'm sorry, like I might have to just do that on my own time, but I don't really want to do that. The other thing we'd have to do is collect the tapes, but we're gonna go over here because this is like the next area, like moving upwards from this. We've pretty much collected everything over here, so we're going to start over here. I love how each area looks really different from one another. Like, obviously it's still the same area, but it definitely looks different, so we're gonna track that one. And I did say we're going to also try to collect some of Denia's weapons. I don't know, not Denia's weapons, but Denia's materials. I don't know, now that I'm thinking about it, if that's Denia's materials or not. I should check. No, that's not. We have not collected any of her materials yet. I want to see, where is it located? Interesting, it's all the way up there. Okay, we might be able to get to that today. Yeah, so I'm going to try to explore like these two sections today, and then maybe the last part will be like this area over here. Well, we'll see. This might be Hiyuki's. Oh, it's right there. I'm literally passing it. This may be Hiyuki's like ascension materials, I think. But I'm so excited for the second phase. I mean, I've pretty much gotten what I wanted for the first phase, so I'm just hoping and praying that I'm able to get Denia her weapon. I mean, I might not be able to get her weapon right off the bat. Where am I going? No, where am I going? I did not. Am I crazy? Probably. I don't know. Where am I going? It didn't really. Oh, okay. Well, I'm ready to get Denia and her weapon. I might not be able to get her weapon right on release, but we will see. Oops. Please, I have to do that again. Okay. I don't know, I'm trying to finish this as much as I can because it's like quiet right now, but I know that peacefulness isn't going to last long, so that's why I'm trying to hurry up as quickly as possible. And we literally have 9 days left before the next phase starts, so I'm really trying to finish Dimmer Plains. Like, Dimmer Plains isn't that big. It's like one of the smallest regions in La Hyrule, or really in the game. The place ain't big. It ain't that big, okay, where it needs multiple parts to explore. It's just, I be working on other things and other projects that I'm just like, okay, one thing at a time. Okay, this is kind of where I messed up because I thought I needed to fly. Cool beans. And I don't know what my problem is. Like, I genuinely hate doing like story quests. I usually do like the main story on my own time if I can, but what's this? Okay, whatever. I usually try to do the stories, like the main story, on my own time to at least finish that much, but it's kind of annoying to have to do like the side quests. Oh, speaking of which, we haven't gotten a companion quest since Chisa, right? I was wondering like why that is. Why have we not gotten a companion quest in a hot minute? Like, I'm talking about actual like the purple companion quest, like they're considered companion quests. Though I'm not sure why that is. I mean, don't get me wrong, most of the time I usually skip over it anyway, but it's just nice to like know more about the characters or the character that you're trying to get to know. Like, for example, Chisa didn't have a story quest, and she didn't really have like a major... Oh, this is interesting. She didn't really have a major like story plot. Like, she only showed up for like that brief small little region that you can barely explore in, and then it was like she was never heard or seen from again. So I'm not sure if it's because of like, I don't know, maybe they're just working on other things right now. I keep doing things that make my life harder. Why? Okay, I don't think this is Yuki's flower. So whose flower is this? Forget-me-nots? Is that for Loba's flower? I don't know. Like resonance flower? I don't I don't think it would show up here. No, I think it's something else. I think it was like the spider lily. But then who uses the forget-me-nots? I don't know. Actually, I'm curious. Like, I mean, it's not Hiyuki, it's not Denia. So I don't know. Maybe it's for like a future character that we know nothing about yet. Well, I'm just gonna like pre-farm for Hiyuki far off into the future anyway. So how's everybody feeling for Lucilla? Like, we officially know that she is a Glacio unit, which I kind of expected, especially since I would assume for her best like partner to be Hiyuki or for her to work with Hiyuki. So I really wasn't too like shocked or surprised. But I also thought like I for like her weapon, I wasn't like exactly counting on her being like a swords user or like a broad blade user. I kind of assumed that she'd be like a gauntlet user or rectifier, so it's nice to know that she's Glacio and a rectifier. Oh wait, this looks like Chisa's area. I keep getting reminded of her, but like she literally didn't have much of a part to play. I'm so sorry. Oh, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, wait, what are we doing? Oh, strike the bird. Okay, I was like, what are we doing right now? I don't know whose area this is. If this is Chisa's like hidden area or whatnot. I don't think so because they have these flowers here, so I don't think so. But I don't know. It could be. Like it genuinely doesn't tell you what this area is. Okay. Okay, look, y'all need to stop doing that now. Okay, that's so disrespectful. I wasn't interrupting.
Ghosts don't feel pain.
I wasn't interrupting anything. I was just minding my own business, doing what I do. Y'all are so mean. Oh,
It's all right.
you know
I'm
what?
okay.
Forget, take that. I wasn't even bothering you, okay? I was just trying to collect the chest, and here you go.
Acting special, acting brand new.
But anyway, you know, I feel like Wuthering Waves, as much as I love this game, has such a very glaring problem when it comes to rerunning characters. The last time we've seen characters like Brant, Chun-Li, Rochia was like the last anniversary, and that's almost been a full year now since we've last seen those characters. And like for some reason, like characters only get like 2 rerun banners, not counting their release banner, before they just get shoved in the back of the closet. I'm not sure why that is. Like, I'm not sure if they're doing that for an actual reason or if it's just for meta purposes, because not everybody, again, like I said, play for meta purposes. Some people play just for enjoyment, and a lot of people don't own characters like Brant or Chun-Li or like Huanglong characters that we've had from 1.x. So I'm just kind of like concerned because one of my favorite girls, like I've talked about this before, but one of my favorite girls, Camellia, has not had a rerun banner. Like she's only had 1 rerun banner. Usually characters would have at least 2 rerun banners before they're shoved to the back of the closet, but Camellia was so unlucky, and I'm not sure why that is. It's not like she's like a very unpopular character or anything like that, so I'm not sure why they haven't reran her in a hot minute. If I knew that was the last time I would have seen her though, I would have genuinely tried to pull for her when she had her rerun banner if I knew that was the last time I would see her. That's so aggravating because what if I wanted to get her sick in the future? Now I can't do that because she doesn't have a rerun banner. Like, I'm not understanding why that is. I'm not understanding like the math behind it. I'm assuming there's some sort of math behind it because they're obviously not rerunning these characters anytime soon. Look here. Look here. You're about to make me so angry. Look. No. I've like had it. You're almost worser than Scar's boss, like main like boss or whatever. And his boss, hate his boss, okay? He's so mean. All right, he takes you right and he holds you or whatever, and he like hits you 3 or 4 different times before he lets you go. And I'm like, was that really was that necessary though? No, it wasn't. Okay, and if you say it was, we're gonna have an issue. But yeah, and I feel like a lot of people are like actively noticing that and complaining about it because it's frustrating. Like, what do you mean characters like Camellia and, you know, Rochia, Brant, whoever else can't get reran because they're not meta? Not everybody plays for meta. Some people play for pure enjoyment, and that's completely fine. And I'm not saying that they had to like rerun those characters during the anniversary event, but it would be nice to have like a banner or like a permanent banner. Okay, it would be nice to have like a permanent banner. So annoying. Get me what? I don't know what I'm doing right now. I can't. This is so funny. How do we? Oh, that's embarrassing. Wait. Is it? I can't. This is so. Oh. You know, can I just redo this? I need a redemption. Oh my god. No. I need a redemption. This is embarrassing. Hang on. Nope. I'm just hoping that they do rerun those characters pretty soon. I don't know when they will or if they ever will attempt to. It would be nice to see those characters again. Okay, but let me stop because I feel like I'm repeating myself and I need to focus. So, well, at least we completed that with 0 flaws.
Don't mind if I take these?
But other than that, I guess I kind of want to talk about the Cyberpunk collab a little bit because I know a lot of people are looking forward to it, and that includes me. Like, well, I'm looking forward to getting a free character. This will be the first free character since the last one we got. I forgot his name. Don't ask me. I genuinely have no idea what his name is at this point. But it's been a while since we had our last free character. So it's nice to know that Rebecca from the Cyberpunk collab is going to be absolutely free. And it's also good to know that with most collab characters that Kuro has for, like, you know, punishing Grey Raven and stuff like that, they won't be too like meta breaking or anything. Because for people who weren't playing around this collab, it would feel very much FOMO. So I like how they're trying to prevent that in a way. Okay, I was starting to get real concerned because I genuinely could not get up on these blocks for the life of me. Okay, but why does it always have to be near these monsters and stuff that can literally kill me? Especially if I didn't do anything to nobody. Can I just say I love these like little mini games here, but I feel like I don't like being the human like person that has to like stand where it needs to be stood at, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to have like, I don't like that aspect of it because I feel like it doesn't give me a whole lot of control. Geez, we gotta survive for, okay. Ooh, I didn't want it there, but whatever. Oh, okay. I almost want to restart because like this isn't fair. Ruined all of my plans. I'm not even, and that would have been the perfect spot. Let me try that again. Let's try not too hard to just survive. That's the main goal, is to survive. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, I literally just trapped myself in here. That's fine. We completed it. Okay, that's all that matters. But you see, it never shows that it's checked off, and that's kind of the thing that bothers me. But okie doke, whatever, I guess. You know, those birds look like it would produce just enough meat and heat, though it looks kind of cold. I'm gonna say that in dimmer plains. Same with like these like fox thingies. Oops, I didn't mean to. Oops, I didn't mean to. I thought this was like, I didn't mean to do that. I feel so bad. It looks so cute though. Oopsies. I never like to just slaughter for no reason, you know what I mean? Especially if it's not gonna actually drop anything. I don't know about you, but Evanescia is right around the corner. I'm so ready for her. Like, I mean, I'm ready to like pull for her. Oh, okay. I'm ready to pull for her, obviously, but why did I have to be stuck in there? Oh, bad. Okay, but I don't have all the resources for her, and you'll see when that video comes out, but I have everything ready for the most part. Like her relics at least are pretty decent. Her teammates are a little questionable. I'm not sure. Why do I keep doing that? I was trying to get do you guys see this? I was aiming for this and it's killing everything else in the facility. Do you see that?
All baddies will burn.
Oh my gosh, no, stop. I'm like, it's killing everything else. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. Let me get out of this area before I've done enough manslaughter today. You know what? If I had the time to entertain you, I potentially would. I have a bad habit of trying to collect everything as I go instead of just doing my main objective, which is to finish the race before the time runs out. But I can't help it. There's just so many things to see and collect. So much things to see and do. And like, it just makes sense since I'm like over here. Might as well collect it as I go. I started going a little too fast for me.
Don't mind if I take.
Oh, we're officially in this area. I mean, since we're kind of over here anyway, we might as well just go ahead and like, you know what I mean, collect this resonance beacon along with Denia's weapons. Well, not weapons, but like ascension materials. I mean, since we're over here, you know, like we might as well kill two birds with one stone. If you know, you know. Oh, this is a friendly guy for once. Usually everything is so hostile towards me. I love how I collected none of them because they were all below me. Like I'm kind of going all over the place. Okay. I mean, I still have this area over here that I need to go back towards. But for the most part, everything seems to be taken care of over here. I don't know why this isn't checkmarked, but whatever. Why can't I skip this, please? You know, I love when they put us in our old outfit as if I'm not already so sick and tired of seeing this outfit. Like it's as if we don't have a brand new outfit to wear. So I don't know, like these are more recent quests. So it makes me wonder, like, why are they putting us in Is it? I'm pretty sure it's above us. But okay, guys, so I was starting to get real emotional not too long ago that we are basically finished with Lahai Roy at this point. Like, we've basically finished up like the main story of Lahai Roy. We're basically wrapping up everything. And obviously, like, we can always come back to Lahai Roy whenever we feel like it, but it's like, it's hard to believe, like, it feels like just yesterday that we just got to Lahai Roy. You know, Lene hit us with that bike, which I'm surprised we didn't get like a fracture or anything. Like, I'm just surprised that we didn't automatically not like Lene after that, because that could have actually killed somebody. But you know, I digress. I'm just so happy that we were able to, okay, I'm just so happy that we got to meet everybody. Like, we got to see everybody. Like it's just crazy. It's crazy to believe that it's basically time to say goodbye. And like, I saw, the reason why I was saying this is because like I literally saw like the I think it's a sigil, right? And it said like, hello Solaris, goodbye Lahai Roy. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's hard to believe that we're basically wrapping up this part of the story now, and like everything is pretty much trying to be wrapped up in a nice neat bow, because this is basically the end of the Lahai Roy arc, at least. Oh my, I can't. The way we just launched in the air, please. Can't you like pretend like you didn't see me? What's this? Like, maybe potentially could you pretend like you didn't see me? Please. I guess not. They really want to fight me. They really want this smoke. Yeah, but I know that a lot of people have like mixed opinions and thoughts with Lahai Roy. Some people liked it, some people hated it, like the region itself. I don't know, there was definitely some beautiful parts in Lahai Roy that I definitely enjoyed. There's some parts that were very beautiful, and there was other parts that made me question, like, you know, who created this? Like, there was some areas that I'm just like, how are you supposed to get there? How are you supposed to do this, that, and third? But I have so much fun exploring Lahai Roy that it's kind of sad to see that we're already moving on to the next region. I think we're going on back to Honglong, I'm pretty sure. I think so. Don't quote me on this, but I think we're going back to Lahai Roy for like the cyberpunk collab. Okay, these flowers, like Denia's flowers, are really pretty. Like, I'm not 100% a fan of the purple, but that doesn't mean like it's ugly or whatever. It just means that I'm just not a fan of the color palette, but it's a beautiful flower. Like, I don't know, it fits like Denia's like chaotic spirit really well, so that's why I say that. And like, might as well go ahead and, oh, I love how they're all around Denia's nest. It makes sense though, but it looks like a cave system. I'm pretty sure that's kind of what it is. And then we almost fell off.
Lucky,
yeah, I'm really starting not to like these echoes that much. They're pretty echo, I'm not gonna lie, but they are very irritating.
Don't mind if I take these?
This is very confusing sometimes. They want us to go below, but I don't know, there's like so many different layers and terrain that I'm not sure.
Roving among stars.
Oh, we need to wait. That's so annoying.
Roving
We gotta
among the
wait at a
stars.
certain time. Jeez.
Roving among
Is this the thing? Oh, I'm assuming we're supposed to follow it.
count on
No, really? As if it's not trying to lead you somewhere. And then you're gonna fly upwards, please. You know, all that. Like, I know it's just supposed to be an interesting gameplay mechanic, but like, all that just for you to take us here. Oh, cute. It's for that thing. Okay, but what about the one that was above us? Like, I'm
faster
so
in my neck, you
confused.
know?
Is it? Well, it would have said so. Then where is it? Am I blind? Huh. Would have never guessed. Oh, just want you to survive for 30 seconds. Okay, I can do that. Oh, but it's like faster. Oops. It's a lot quicker, but I got it. Okay, hang on. I just accidentally trashed myself. Dang, they don't give you a lot. Okay, but why does it say it's not check marked? Like, I completed it, but it's still not counting it for some reason. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just because it hasn't loaded in yet. Look, I've completed it, okay? Give me my check mark. I can only feel okay until I get my check mark, but I don't think it's gonna give it to me, so whatever.
Lucky.
Should I like attempt it? I mean, since we're over here and all, we might as well. You know, I'm not like a complete fan of like the void matter boss thingies, but it really does get you a chance to like test your skill. And I hate Infernal Rider. Usually they're not like super duper hard or anything like that. They just take a little bit of time. Give me my rewards. And by the end of this, I'm going to try and remember that I need to show you guys like my asteroids count. It's probably not going to be too much, but it's important to show for my own sake. So that way I see how much I need, how long I have, like how far along I have to go, etc, etc. I don't know, seeing it is very like motivating because it lets me know like I'm almost there. You know, I'm at a loss for words about how this is supposed to look. It's probably pretty much self-explanatory too. Okay. I'm like, I genuinely, it took me a minute because I'm like, I genuinely don't know what I'm looking at. I'm curious, who exactly lives in these things? Like, who used to be here and no longer is here anymore? Or like, who stays here? And maybe if I would read the dialogue, I'd probably know the answer to that, but I just don't care enough to do all that. Try to come back later. Oh, okay. Well, see, no.
I'm faster in my mech, you know?
Oh, I love being stuck in first person. Well, I'm not necessarily stuck. I just, you know, I keep pressing buttons and I panic and then I get stuck in first person. Oh, well, since we're over here, we might as well go over to this little island since we're over here. Oh, now a check mark? Plus, I got this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I can't. Like, if I see it, I'm going to go get it. We might need to start this over again. Like, we didn't get nearly enough. Oh, surprisingly we did. Okay, because like, I was like, we might have to start that all over again.
Treasure chest.
You triggered the trap. What? So it threw me all the way over. Oh, I've never. Okay, I'll take that. You can't get me. Well, at the same time though, I am kind of falling. Wait, can we go back there and because there's something over there. I don't know what that was all about, to be honest. Like, okay, maybe it's behind it then.
Count on.
Look, I'm getting so tired and sick of this thing. I love how we just circled all the way around back over here now. It's kind of, you know, special in a way. Okay, I need to stay in like one area. I keep like going all over the place. I might have to explore the rest of this like on my own time because like I feel like we've done a lot today, but that could just be my wishful thinking because I'm trying to explore as much as I possibly can.
You know? Come on, little one.
I hate when that happens, like when they just knock her out of air mode, basically. Kind of annoying. I mean, I know her sequences. I think sequence 1 or 2 like prevents that from happening. You know, I hate being thrown around like a pinball. I can't, like... Okay, we didn't actually have like a big boss this time. Is this the last one? In this might be like the last one probably in this area, but this may be the last one altogether. I could be wrong though. I think so. Yeah, I've pretty much done the other ones like on my own time, but I think we're gonna wrap that up here. I pretty much explored this entire like part over here, working our way upwards over here. I still have some spots over here that I want to go ahead and get as well, but I think it's better if I just do that on my own time because the last few areas that we have are like these 2 areas and they're not as big, and then we have like Denya's little area, I guess. Like I'm gonna say Denya's area because that's the big area there. But so far though, we've pretty much completed all the other stuff. The other things that I have to do, the reason why it's like not going to be 100% is because I have to do like the quest or whatever involved. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this part here. Okay, so like future me here, I know I did say that I was going to go ahead and like show you guys like my asteroid count by the end of this, and I completely forgot. It completely slipped my mind because I was trying to finish up and do some other stuff, and I guess I'll just go ahead and show you guys what I've been doing so far. So I did go ahead and like explore this area over here, Dimmer Deep, and I know there's like a bunch of other things that I need to do over here and explore potentially, but right now I'm just not too concerned about that. The only thing I have 100%ed so far is the Silent Crag over here, and then I haven't yet to unlock this frozen sea thingy, which I'm sure there's like a quest that I have to do along with this, so that's why it's kind of like frozen over there. I was kind of surprised and taken aback when I initially saw it. I didn't expect it to be like a frozen wasteland, like the whole island is literally frozen. But anyway, let me go ahead and show you guys the asteroid count. Well, let me go ahead and collect some of the asteroids that I did go ahead and collect because I feel like I have to show you guys everything that I've collected so far, and I'm genuinely so proud of like how much I've like been able to explore. I do need to do this but that's again with the quest. So all right, so I'm not gonna count these, but so far we have 22 pools, so that's pretty decent for how much I've been exploring so far. And I'm just gonna, yeah, I have 46, so I'm just gonna leave those the way that they are. And like I said, we literally have now 8 days and 15 hours before the next phase starts. So we're also gonna get 20, I'm pretty sure it's 20, right? Yeah, we get, well, no, not 20. We get 10 here, then 10 here. So we'd also get 10 to add on. So that would be 17. But for the most part, yeah. So that's all I kind of wanted to show you guys, because I completely forgot to say that at the end of the video. I was in a rush, but yeah. I might make a third part, or I just might go ahead and explore it on my own. But yeah, I'm going to leave it off right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys enjoy these kinds of videos, because I definitely enjoy exploring different areas. I do plan on going back to past regions to explore, because, you know, I need to pick up them asteroids anyway, and I just feel like that's the most easy and convenient way to do so. I don't really like to do the quests or like the side quests. Even if it does give me a lot of asteroids, I'd rather just do that whenever I have time to. So yeah, enough with the rambling. I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye bye, everyone.